USA back, baby. Breaking news for you in the SportsCenter. World Cup draw is done. Check it out. Group B, USA unbeaten in two previous World Cup meetings against England. They last met in the group stage of the 2010 World Cup. It was a 1-1 draw. England finished fourth in the 2018 World Cup and has gone 56 years without a major tournament title. Let's talk about this with ESPN soccer analyst Taylor Twellman here on SportsCenter. Taylor, what's your first reaction to the U.S. draw?
Favorable, and yet for social media, Jay, it turns into one of the more insane storylines with you've got England and the infatuation with the English fans and the U.S. fans. Is it football? Is it soccer? You go back to the 2010 World Cup where the United States said they won the game, even though they drew 1-1. You look at Iran, the geopolitical aspect of that, the 1998 World Cup, they beat the United States 2-1. And then ultimately the third place. That's the interesting one, Jay, because you see it. If Ukraine wins, there's so many storylines with that and what they're going through as a nation right now. If Wales wins, then you can make an argument this may be the most difficult group, and with Gareth Bale, and then obviously Scotland and that rivalry with England, but a very, very favorable draw for the red, white, and blue.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge for the U.S. in this group?
The most important part is winning your first game, Jay. That's the most important part, because in the history of the World Cup, 78% of the teams that win their first game advance. That means the opposite if they lose. And so that opening game is going to be against the winner of that playoff. And so you have to start this with 3 points, because the last thing you want to do is to go into the England game having lost the first game, then most likely needing 3 points or needing a result. The most important part of this World Cup draw is going to be the first game. If you get that and get out of the group, Jay, then all of a sudden you've got a favorable draw with Group A, because more than likely Netherlands wins that group, and if you finish first, you play the second place team. This lines up for the United States. If there was any way to line it up for them, they've got to be quite pleased with where they're sitting.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.